Hi everyone, today we're going to handle a new activity for AutoCAD. So here in this activity we have a lot of fillets and circles. So the major thing that you're going to learn in this activity, how to make fillets in AutoCAD. So fillet means here you can see a curve which connects these two circles, and the only information that we have is the radius of that connection. Here the radius is 3, 2, 1 and so on. So the connections like this, what we call fillets. There is many other things that you can do with the fillet. As now let us construct this figure and learn how you can use fillets in AutoCAD. So before we begin, the template that we're going to use for this activity is template B, and the units are in inches. So let me open the template B. Here we have the template B. Let's wait, it will be opening here. Okay, the template is ready. I already gave a lesson regarding how you can create template. So check the playlist, the link mentioned in description. So here this is the template, is ready for drawing. So before we begin, let me make two layers for this sketch. So the one layer that I'm going to make for the main object, and the second one for the construction lines that we need to construct this sketch. So for the object, I'm going to choose red color. Choose from here, red color. For the construction, I'm going to use this color 253. So the color code is 253. You can either select the color or just type the color code. So 253 and put OK. So you can see the color here, everything ready. Then just close. So return back to our sketch. From here, you could see the starting point where the coordinates are x equal to 5, y equal to 7. So we can start this circle from that starting point, and the radius of that circle is 1 inch. So go for circle with radius, and to enter the coordinates, as usual, make sure this option dynamic input is turned on. So the starting point is 5, 7. So enter 5, 7. That's it. Now the radius of the circle, which is given as 1. So enter 1. That's it. We managed to make that circle. Then return back here. We need one more circle over here. So we need to construct one more sender actually. So let me call this as sender 1, this as sender 2, and this sender 3, and it's obvious this is sender 4. So once you create these 4 senders, it is easy to construct the remaining of this figure. So I need sender 2. You can see this from sender 1, it is at a distance 7 inches. So what we can do, we can take a straight line from this sender and move towards right side at 7 units. So to make that, let me choose the construct layer and select the line and make sure your ortho mode is on to get a straight line. So once you come over here, you can pick the sender and make sure you turn on all the snapping, otherwise you cannot pick the sender. So come over here, pick the sender, click move this way 7 inches, enter. We're done with that, and then we need one more circle with radius 1.25. So let me take return back to object layer, circle with the radius. Now you can choose this point, and the radius is 1.25. So I forget one thing here. This is supposed to be with the object layer. Anytime you can return back and change the layer. Okay, then we managed to make sender 1 and sender 2. Now what we can do, we can find sender 3 and sender 4. So from the representation, you can see sender 3 is at an angle 35 degree from the straight line and at a distance 3.6 inch. At the same time, sender 4, it is at an angle 40 degree at a distance 4 inch. So as I discussed in previous activities, if you have a relative angle, it's better use a user coordinate system. So what I'm going to do, I turn on UCS and I construct an angle 35 degree in this direction and 45 degree towards down. So let me open UCS. What we can do, come over command box, just type UCS So for understanding purpose, it's better turn on UCS icon. So you select UCS icon, enter, and turn it on. So you can click here on. Now on your left side you can see the coordinates. Then you can type UCS again, enter. Now the coordinate is coming with you. Turn off ortho mode so that you can easily adjust this thing. Come over here. I need an angle from this point. So I fix the origin here, click. And as I told you before, always x-axis should always along the line that you need to make angle, or you need to measure angle from. So click, and y coordinate you can fix at any angle 90 degree. With that, automatically it will pick 90 degree from x-axis. So you need 3 click, select the origin, select x, and fix the y. That's it. Now what I can do, return back to construction. I need to make these 2 centers. So the first center at an angle 35 degree at a distance 3.6. So 35 degree, it is better turn on polar tracking. So to track 35 degree, I can use this option 5, 10, 15 series. So let me turn on polar and choose 5, 10, 15 series and select the line. Start from here, click. Since we use UCS, you can see 0 degree start from this line. So what we need 35 degree, and the distance, let me check, it is 3.6. So once it tracks on 35 degree, you can see the tracking line is moving away with a green dotted line, and now you can enter the distance, which is 3.6. So let me, this is 35 and enter 3.6. That's it. So easy with polar tracking. We need one more line at an angle 40 degree with the distance 4. So choose line again, start from here, click. Now you can see the angle is tracking. So since we use a 5 series, every 5 degree you can see the tracking. So we need 40 degree. So on 40 degree it tracks, and now you can enter the length, which is 4 inch, enter. So that's it. You managed to find these 2 centers. So we have center 1, center 2, center 3 over here, and center 4. Now on center 3, we're going to construct this circle with the radius 0.8. You can see it. And down there, this is a circle with the radius 1. So circle with radius. And this radius should be done with the object layer. Circle with the radius, choose again, come over, click, and this radius is 0.8. Enter. That's a circle on the top, and this circle down here, radius 1. So choose that and click. This radius is 1. Enter. So when you see circle with radius, it's better choose circle with radius, and in case diameter is mentioned, you can use center and diameter. So we almost finished the centers. So inside we have 3 small circles here. So it is mentioned this small circle is 0.75, and it is clearly written it is on 2 places. So over here and over here you have the same circle with 0.75 diameter. So let me choose circle with the diameter and choose the center, and the diameter is 0.75. And we need the same circle over here with the diameter 0.75. So let me choose circle with the diameter, and it is over here. So pick, and this diameter is 0.75. Enter. So once you finish, I forget one thing. Our coordinate system is right now on this center. So it's better you return this coordinate system to its original position. So how to return it? Just go for UCS again, enter, and here you can choose where you want your coordinates. So here you can choose the world. That means you return to its original position. Just click world. It will return back here. So that's it. I forget that you're supposed to do this thing along with once you finish the angle making. So it's okay. We managed to make the circles, and then here we have one more circle, and the diameter of that circle is 1 inch, which is given here. So let me choose circle with the diameter, pick the center, and this is 1, enter. That's it. And then you can see we almost finish everything. And now we can make the fillet. Before that, I would like to make this line. So over here you can see there is a line. So this straight line, you can see the dimension is 2 inch. However, there is the fillet, so you don't need to care about this distance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to construct this line. So let me take the line and make sure your ortho mode is turned on, otherwise you will not get straight line. So you can easily choose a quadrant here. So that is exact position. So if you turn on snapping, you can choose the quadrant. When you see the quadrant, click and move up to this. That's it. And draw another line, choose the quadrant, move somewhere here. So once we make the fillet, it automatically trim out. So choose the fillet. This is how you can make the fillets. So the first fillet is with radius 1 here, and the second fillet with radius 2. So let's make the first one. So the fillet is between this line and this circle. So how to make it? Choose the fillet, go for, on the command box you can see the option, choose radius, and the radius of that fillet is 1, enter 1. Now you can select the first object. You can always see these things on the dialog box. So choose the first, and now you can see select second object. So you can choose the second object. That's it. So once you choose, this is an important thing with the fillet. You can see the remaining portion is not trimming away. Why that happens? I will explain. If you choose the fillet, there is many options. Usually we make a selection on radius, but if you need a multiple selection, you can go for here multiple. And if you need to trim out the remaining, you can choose this option, trim or not trim. So as now it is by default no trim, let me go for the trim option, then it will trim out. Okay, let me show you how you can draw with the trim option. So this is the fillet that we need to make. Choose the fillet. Over here, go for trim option and select trim, and then select radius, and radius is 1, enter. Now select first object and second object. You can see it automatically trim out the remaining, which is somewhat easier in this case. Now we need another fillet at radius 2 inch between these two circles. So choose the fillet, click on radius. Radius is 2, enter. So select this circle and then this circle. That's it. Then go for the next fillet. So this fillet is with radius 3. So choose the fillet and radius is 3, enter. Select first object and second object. That's it. Now the fillet between this straight line and this circle, and the fillet radius is 2. So choose the fillet and then radius is 2, enter. Select this circle and make the fillet with the line, click. You can see the remaining automatically trim out for the line. So we managed to make these. The only thing that you need to remove the inner portion of the circles that we drew at the beginning. So for trimming that out, choose the trim tool. And then we need the connection between this line and this line, and this curve and this curve, and with this curve and this. So select entire border, then enter. Now you can easily trim out the inner circles. So trimming with a single step, escape. So that's it. Now there is only one thing remaining here. You can find there is a slot. The diameter of this slot is given as 0.6. So I'm going to make a circle with the diameter 0.6 over here. And then there is another circle, and that center, it is at a distance 2. So what we can do, we can make a circle with the diameter 0.6 first. So choose circle with the diameter and choose this center. This diameter is 0.6. enter. Now either you can draw one more circle at a distance, but the easiest way, we need one more circle here and the distance is at 2 inch. The easiest way is you can copy this thing at a distance 2 inch. How to do that? It's easy, right? Select the circle, right click, go for copy selection. So select that one. Now specify the base point. So this is my base point. So click the center as base point, click here. Now you can see a copy of circle is coming with you, and this distance you can type here 2 inch and enter. So I got a circle at a distance 2 inch. I don't want this circle anymore, so escape. Now it's easy, choose the line and connect the quadrants. So this is the quadrant point, select here and fix with another quadrant point and choose the line, select this quadrant point and this quadrant point. Make sure ortho mode is on, click. That's it. Now we have to trim out the inner portion. I need the trimming tool, select. I need connection between this line and this line, then enter. Now you can trim out the inner portions. That's it. We managed to make that slot. So this is the activity so far. So everything is completed. We need the circles inside and we managed to make the fillets. So the catch for this activity is how to make fillet with radius. So whenever you need to connect between two circles like this, if only information available is the radius, you can go for the fillet. So that's for this activity. Thank you for watching. I will come up with next one as soon as possible.